Hey guys, so I did a video a while ago. That video was titled "How to Win a Chargeback." Okay, a lot of people enjoyed that video, obviously, and people have been emailing me, sending me, DMs on Instagram. Can you help me out? And I was like, a lot of people seem to be having this problem because they got a chargeback, right? And chargeback, it happens. Owning a business, it is normal to have a chargeback. It happens, right? But what if I taught you guys how to avoid a chargeback? There is a way to do it, okay? It's pretty simple, and as long as you follow it, you will be able to avoid chargebacks, okay? So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to avoid chargebacks in about 3 steps, okay? I'll also show you what to do if a customer is asking for a refund and, you want to deal it differently. So, number 1, okay? So, whenever you're selling something, okay, a lot of people don't do this, okay? Have a refund policy. If you don't have a refund policy, customers feel like, hey, I deserve a refund. If I don't get a refund, I'm going to go and file a chargeback, okay? People file chargebacks when they cannot get a refund, okay? That's usually the case, okay? So number 1 is to have a clear refund policy. For example, let's say you're selling a digital item, okay? Usually 30 days. Sounds fair, okay? Now, you don't want to put a refund policy where you had to actually give out man hours. For example, let's say you or somebody has to put an hour, like let's say it's an actual work. It's not just you can just throw out like copies of ebooks, right? If you have to actually do the work, what you want to do is you want to, display that on your refund policy. For example, okay, for me, consulting with me, okay, there's no refund, okay? There's no refund because me or one of my guys have to actually spend our time doing research, running your ads. So there's no refund. But let's say you bought a course from me, right? And if you ask for a refund within the first 30 days, yeah, I'll give you a refund. Not a problem. It doesn't cost me much. It does cost you money because you do have to pay that merchant fee, but that's okay because you don't want to lose that customer for a long term, okay? The customer has money, they proved it. Now, you want them to stay being your customer, so you don't want to lose that customer. For that sake, it's okay to give it a refund. So number 1, have a refund policy, okay? And number 2, if a product that you're selling is over 5K, make sure, repeat after me, okay? I will send a receipt on a snail mail. In 2020, Satish? Exactly. So if you're selling something that's about 5K, okay, recurring or one-time fee, make sure to get their address and send them a receipt with a trackable ID. Why? Because you want them to know, hey, this guy is sending me a receipt, he's tracking me. So even if they change their mind, okay, they can't do a refund or chargeback because you have a tracking ID. Okay, that's number 2. And number 3 is, last but not least, this is the most important part, is that a lot of you guys might be getting a chargeback because you're not communicating with the customer. Let's say, for example, you do drop shipping or sell something on Shopify, right? I've been getting chargeback. Why is that? It's probably because they didn't get their product on time, okay? They might not have gotten the product on time, so they file a chargeback. So what you do is, let's say Linda is expecting her product to, get to her house on January 1st, okay? It's not going to get there. Let her know, hey Linda, your product is running a little late, but it will be there by January 7th, okay? What you want to say is, add a couple of days extras because it's always nice to, for it to arrive on time or a couple of days ahead. That's good. You don't want it to arrive after that, date that you've given them. So do that. Communicate. Let them know, hey, I'm working on it, Linda. Please, I'm sorry. Let them know that you're sorry, okay? It's happening. It's your fault. And you're doing whatever you can to fix it, okay? Make sure to communicate. So 3 things, okay? So have a refund policy. I have it written down here. Have a refund policy. And if a product is over 5K, make sure to send a snail mail, receipt, okay? And last but not least is to communicate. Send out regular updates to the customer, okay? And that way you will not get any chargeback. Now, let's say somebody does want a refund and it's past, or a refund policy doesn't cover it. For example, let's say somebody is asking for a refund after 60 days, right? You're like, okay, here's how I decide. Number 1 is, if a product is cheap, it's a digital product, then sometimes it's okay to give out a refund. That's number 1. Number two, if it's a physical product, then here's the thing, okay? If you gave them what you promised them, you know that, right? You know that. Then in that case, let them know, hey, I delivered my end of the bargain, and here's what it is, right? You have to tell it to them, hey, this is what you agreed for. Now, if it's like a couple bucks here and there, just give it to them. It's not worth the hassle. It's not worth, arguing with the customer, okay? It's not worth it, okay? What you want to do is, create that good relationship with the customer, because that customer has already proven to you that, hey, they got money. They have a credit card, and you don't want to ruin that relationship with them. So what you do is give it to them, okay? Or if it's a digital product, or if you have a product that you can maybe give it out as complimentary to make that customer happy, do that, okay? That really helps as well, okay? And now, what I don't like to do is, let's say for example, I do consulting, right? So in consulting business, we're charging people about 10K a month, right? And some customers, it happens. So they're like, oh, I'm not happy with it. And they're saying they're not happy with it after 60 days, 3 months after the service. In that case, you have two choices. You can just say, hey, if you send them a snail mail, hey, it's a done deal, right? If they pay with credit card. But if you're like, okay, I do want that customer back. How can I do it? So what you can do is a couple of things. Okay, maybe you can do a partial, refund. That's optional. But keep in mind, you don't want to be losing money. You never want to be losing a lot of money. It's like $5-10, it's okay. $25, it's okay, okay? But you don't want to be losing 10K because that customer changed their mind. That's not your fault. As long as you provided the best service that you promised them. Hopefully this video will be helpful to you on how to avoid chargeback. Now, if you do happen to get a chargeback, I'll put the video on the link so you can see how to win a chargeback. You can. It is possible to win a chargeback, but try to avoid a chargeback if possible. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed creating it for you guys. Make sure to subscribe, like, comment. I love those. If you guys type up something, hey, I enjoyed this video, it makes me feel so cozy and nice. So comment below saying, I got it, or thank you so much, whatever you want. I like hearing from you guys, okay? So again, on the comment box, type up, whatever videos you want to see in the future, and I will create those for you. Have a blessed day and subscribe right now.